Chronicles, chapter 1. Adam, Seth, Enosh, Kenan, Mahalalel, Yered, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, Shem, Ham, Japheth. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Yavan, and Tubal, and Meshech, and Tiras. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Diphath, and Togarmah. And the sons of Yavan, Elishah, and Tarshish, Kittim, and Rodanim. The sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Seba, and Havilah, and Saptah, and Ramah, and Saptakah. And the sons of Ramah, Sheba, and Dedan. And Cush begot Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. And Mizraim begot Ludim, and On, Amim, and Lahabim, and Nephtahim, and Puthrazim, and Casluhim, from whence came the Philistines, and Caphtorim. And Canaan begot Zidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgashite, and the Hivite, and the Arkite, and the Sinite, and the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite, the sons of Shem, Elam, and Asher, and Arpachshad, and Lud, and Aram, and Uts, and Hul, and Gether, and Meshech. And Arpachshad begot Shelah, and Shelah begot Eber, and unto Eber was born the two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Yoktan. And Yoktan begot Almodad, and Sheleph, and Hazarmaveth, and Yerah, and Hadoram, and Utsah, and Diklah, and Eba, and Abimael, and Sheba, and Ophir, and Havilah, and Yobab. And all these were the sons of Yoktan. Shem, Arpachshad, Shelah, Eber, Peleg, and Ru, Sarah, Nahor, Terah. Abram, the same is Abraham. The sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael. These are their generations. The firstborn of Ishmael, Nebaioth, then Kedar, Adbeel, Mibsam, Mishma, and Duma, Massa, Hadad, and Tamah, Yeter, Naphish, and Kadim. These are the sons of Ishmael. The sons of Keturah, Abraham's concubine. She bore Zimram, and Yokshan, and Medan, and Midian, and Ishbak, and Shua. The sons of Yokshan, Sheba, and Dedan. And the sons of Midian, Ephah, and Epher, and Hanach, and Abida, and Eldaah. All these were the sons of Keturah. And Abraham begot Isaac. The sons of Isaac, Esau, and Israel. The sons of Esau, Eliphaz, Ruel, and Yush, and Yalam, and Korah. The sons of Eliphaz, Teman, and Omar, Zephi, and Katam, and Kenaz, and Timnah, Amalek. The sons of Ruel, Nahath, Zerah, Shema, and Misa. The sons of Seir, Lotan, Shabal, and Zibion, and Anah, and Dishan, and Etzer, and Dishan. And the sons of Lotan, Hori, and Homam, and Timnah was Lotan's sister. The sons of Shabal, Alian, Manahath, and Ebah, Shephi, and Onam. And the sons of Zibion, Aiah, and Anah. The sons of Anah, Dishon. And the sons of Dishon, Hamran, and Ishban, and Ithran, and Keran. The sons of Etzer, Bilhan, and Savan, Yaakan. The sons of Dishan, Uts, and Aaron. Now these are the kings that reigned in the land of Edom, before there reigned any king over the children of Israel. Bela the son of Beor, and the name of his city was Dinhabah. And Bela died, and Jobab, the son of Zerah of Basra, reigned in his stead. And Jobab died, and Husham of the land of the Temanites reigned in his stead. And Husham died, and Hadad the son of Bedad, who smote Midian in the field of Moab, reigned in his stead, and the name of his city was Avith. And Hadad died, and Shamlah of Masrekah reigned in his stead, and Samlah died, and Shaw of Rehoboth by the river reigned in his stead, and Shaul died, and Baal-Hanan, the son of Achbor, reigned in his stead. Baal-Hanan died, and Hadad reigned in his stead, and the name of his city was Pai, and his wife's name was Machadabah, the daughter of Matrid, the daughter of Metzakab. And Hadad died, and the chiefs of Edom were the chief of Timnah, the chief of Alva, the chief of Yetet, the chief of Oholabamah, the chief of Elah, the chief of Penan, the chief of Kenaz, the chief of Teman, the chief of Mipsar, the chief of Magdiel, the chief of Iram. These are the chiefs of Edom. All right, let's go back up to verse 1. And we're going to begin this book of Chronicles today. What these are the generations that were established even from the beginning here. We start in the beginning with Adam. And there's a lot to be learned here, since since this is actually written in another language that we don't have the full understanding of. And just like any other language, every time we would say a name, I know in where we live, in our traditions of today, in our society, we often do not think of names of having any meaning, but often the name has all kinds of meaning. The name is that which you're given, and that which you're given stands for, it represents who you are. And often in cases, this is the way it was. When we know, God said in the beginning, I called them all by name. And in the beginning, God did call them all by name. And in the beginning, every name had a meaning. See, and all names do have a meaning, and they point to something, and they try to tell us something. Even these ones who were given this name, and we'll find out that as we go through, I always take these names, I interpret these names, or I take them back, I get the definition, and their names have a meaning in some way, just like Adam here in the beginning. We had Adam, and the story tells us that God prepared a place, and he made Adam. And Adam means ruddy. It means ruddy, and Adam means man, this first man, even this beginning, the man in the beginning God made. See, and we're going to find out. See, Adam and Eve, his wife, would be the first two, according to the understanding now that this is coming to you in they would be the first ones to, according to the Bible, or the book, to have sinned, and that is what the ruddy means. And that is to begin to show this sin, even because God's trying to make known. He used Adam for an example, and this is what set means. And it was for a purpose, that he give compensation. See, that he could make compensation, and Enosh actually means that mortal man. And really, in the beginning, when there was a sin, and what happened was God created mortal man. See, mortal man to compensate for that which had already happened. And we are going to just go down through here, and what I'm going to do is, instead of reading the name, I'm going to try to kind of explain these as we go through here. We had Kenan, and Kenan means that possesses, and that was your flesh. He gave you that to possess, or even the mortal man, to possess, this place to live. And Mahalalel, to lift up God, and in order to make known, see, so you could have understanding that there was God. God did exist. Yered is to descend and come down, because, see, God did come down, even in the beginning, to man, and walked with man, and talked with man, and we can find this documented with Adam. But then what happened was, man sinned, and this was what happened in the beginning. See, man sinned, and God had given man this place to dwell in, and going to make an example so he can make himself known. See, because God is a God of heaven and the God of earth. Now, Enoch, Methuselah, and Lamech, this and Enoch is this dedicated, and it was because it's for a purpose, even to use. And Methuselah is this masculine sense of extension, or the strength, his strength. God's showing he's extending his strength even to Lamech, and this is the powerful, to show his powerful for this. That's what God's doing. He's using it to show his power and his strength in the earth. And Noah, Shem, and Ham, and Japheth. See, Noah is the rest. Got this place of even this rest. Shem with the name, for the name. So God can cause this, that which you've been given, to rest. Even this judgment. See, this hot anger of God is anger. So you can see that he is God. See, and that's what it's for. And that's what Ham means, this hot anger, this that God shows that which is heated. Japheth is this which is opened, and that which has been opened. And that is that place that's been opened, see, and what we'll find, and it's been heated up, because it's insinuating to this pit. There's a pit, even this fire below. 5. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Yaban, Tubal, and Meshach, and Tiras. And we remember a lot of these as we have went through. These were the sons of Japheth, was Gomer, and that was to make an end. See, that was to make an end of that which was to be cast into the pit. And Magog, even the land of Magog. Magog is that land, that mountain, that one who exalted himself. And we'll find that was made the example of when we get to Genesis. And Madai, this middle land, and that which is raised up in the center. Yaban, the effects of wine and this drunkenness that they suffer from. And Tubal, you shall be brought. This is the way of they bring them. We remember Tubal and Meshach. See, they're dragged away, leaving a mark. Tiras, desiring to stay. 6. And the sons of Gomer, see, the sons of Gomer, those which God was making a full end of by mixing of the fire, this judgment of God, this Riphath, this that's spoken of, this is told of. Togarmah, she will be broken, because that's what God has said. This is the place where she'll be broken, even by the spoken word. And the sons of Javan, this wine, even the effects of it, were these of the mighty ones coming. Elishah, Tarshish, Kittim, and Tarshish, we remember, these stones that look like gold, but they're not. And even Kittim, these Kittim, plural for the cypress trees, even those that represent this ever living, always alive, and Dadanim, these leaders. Then we have Ham, and we remember Ham, that hot fire, or that which is heated, and his sons were the Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. And Cush is the darkness, and Mizraim is the land of pits. Even Egypt, that land of enclosures, which would later be known as, and Put, this bow, or this strength that's being shown, see, is what the bow is. Canaan is that lowland, to be humbled in the flesh, this place of Eden where they are humbled. And the sons of Cush, or of darkness, were Shabah, those that drank, Sabah, those that drank, and Havilah, those circle and twisting, and Saptah, these that are stricken. Ramah, these that are coming in strength. And this here is, we can hear the sounds of the horse. We can hear the quivering mane, see, these that are striking out, because these are the ones we'll find, of darkness, who are drunk, twisting around. Lay all these to mind because, see, you'll get understanding from this as we go through from here. Ramah, the children of Ramah, this son of Cush, this rider who's coming, and his sons were Shabah and Dedan. And Dedan is that place of flesh, and this place of the perfect oath, verse 10. And Cush begot Nimrod, and he began to be a mighty one in the earth. And Cush was the darkness. And Nimrod, we'll find more about Nimrod as we go. Those that rebel. See, those that rebel, 11. And Mizraim begot Ludim, and Anamim. And Mizraim was that land of pits. We remember the land of pits. And those of strife, water of affliction, the flames many of the place of many fires, the opening of the pits, the southern region, or that place of witness, the fortified place where they make strong, even the Caphtorim, or the crown. And that crown represents that which keeps going around and around and around in their understandings. Zidon, these would be the sons of Canaan. Verse 13, we would have Zidon, Heth, Jebusite, the Amorite, the Girgashite, the Hivite, the Arkite, Sinite, Arvadite, Zemarite, Hamathite, and Zidon are the hunters of these fishers of the souls. And these are the sons of Canaan, are the ones that are humbled in the flesh. And the Het is the terror. There's something broken. And they are dismayed in it. Jebusites are those that are trampled, or those that do trample. The Amorite or the sayers are these speakers that have placed themselves in high places. The Girgashite, those that live in the bricks. Those ones who have made themselves places of fortification. The Hivite are those that dwell in tents. These are the ones who roam around, or the roamers, the Archi, the ones that are gnawing, or they keep going over and over, going around in circles. See, this is that place of going around in circles. Sinites, the thorns, these wanderers, the Arvadi, the Zemari, the woolen, those ones who are dressed in wool because they fleece the sheep. The Hamati, those that live in the fortresses, or prepared these fortresses for themselves. And the sons of Shem, that when which the name was given, were Elam, Asher, Arphaxad, Lud, Aram, Uts, Hul, Gether, and Meshach. And these are those that Elam, eternity, those that think they can inhabit it. And Asher, that step up, that step forward, progress. We're going to find out. It represents an altar they made for themselves. Arphaxad, those that fell at the breast, the ones that fell at the breast. Lud, strife. Aram, the lifted up place. Uts, counselors. The counselors are in Hul, that go around in a circle. Gether, in fear. Meshach, they are dragged out, leaving a trail. And Arphaxad had Shelah, and Shelah had Eber, and this is verse 18. And that which spreads out like a sprout, see, is Arphaxad was that which it fells at the breast, has Shelah, and that which is spread out like a sprout. Shelah has Eber, and that is in that region beyond. And Eber had Peleg and Yoktan, that which divides, and a small portion, because we'll find out that in the days of Peleg, 19, that the earth was divided, and this was in the days of even the Tower of Babylon. And Yoktan has Amodad and Sheleph. And Sheleph is that unmeasurable. It's so small. And Sheleph is taken off. Is that which is taken off. This little bit that's taken off. In Yoktan Yoktan is that small portion. Yoktan was that small portion. And he has Almodad and Shelef and Hashimoth and Yera and Hadoram and Utsah, Dikla, Eba, Abimael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Yobab. And we're going to see that Yoktan is that small portion. It has Almodad, it was that unmeasurable. See, that's that small portion. And Shelef was that which was taken off. Hazarmoth was that village of death, or dying. And that was that which was cut off. See, it was that which was dying and dead. Yera, this moon as is in a new beginning, and Hadoram, the nobility or the honored, the Utsah, overtaken with counsel, the palm grove or the upright ones are made bare. My Father is the mighty one. It is Shiva, that complete oath, it's the perfect witness. Ophir, it's reduced to ashes, those that go in circles, and those that are crying out. That is Yobab. And these were the sons of Yoktan. All of these were the sons of that small portion that was cut off. And verse 24, Shem, Arpshad, and Shelah, Eber, Peleg, and Ru, Sereg, Nahor, Torah, Abram, the name is Abraham, and Shem, that was the name, Arpachshad, or that which fails at the breast, and Shelah, that which spreads out like a sprout, Eber, a great this region beyond, Peleg, that which divides, and Ru is that friend, see, and we remember Ruth, this female companion, but Ru is just the friend. It's Serug, Nahor, and Torah, and branches that intertwine, that's Serug. Nahor, this snorting in anger, and Terah, these posts of the witness. Abram means the exalted father, and the same is Abraham, that exalted father even of many, and that's what Abraham means, the one who's exalted in many. And the sons of Abraham are Isaac and Ishmael, and the sons of this one would be Isaac and Ishmael. And Isaac is the one who laughs when he mocks, because we remember now Sarah did laugh, and that is why he got his name. And Ishmael, the one who listens to the mighty one. And these would be the sons of Ishmael. This would be their generations. This verse 29. Their firstborn Nebaioth and Kedar and Adbeel, Mipsam, Mishma, Dumah, and Massa. And these would be the sons of Ishmael. And Nebaioth, that bear fruit in its heights, like in the upper branches of a tree. And Kedar is that darkness or that mourning, of weeping and crying. Adbeel, the punished of the mighty one. Mibzaim, or is that sweet odor, or that smell of spice. It's kind of like we can smell it, but we don't necessarily see it. Mishma, a rumor, this thing that is heard even. Duma, a silence, or a quietness. And Massa, a load that's carried quietly because it's within. Hadad and Ishmael, this also had Hadad and Tamah, Yeter, Naphish, and Kedemah. Hadad is this mighty one, even this mighty in the sense of sharpness and alertness, who moves silently, quietly. And Tamah is that dry place, Yeter, arranged for the enclosing. Naphish, it's refreshing, like the place of rest. And Kedemah, a place to come, or this place that was established even before Keturah, the sons of Keturah, verse 32, Abram's concubine, she bore unto him was Zimram, Yokshan, Medan, Median, Ishbak, and Shua. And Keturah was this wife after Sarah, and this Keturah is this. It's not an incense. It's actually more like somebody's trying to smoke something out, and it's creating a lot of smoke and a lot of confusion going on. But actually, what's going on is trying to smoke something out of there. And this Yokshan is the snarer. Medan are the contenders. Midian, those that contend. Ishbak are those that were released or let go. And Chua are those that were brought down. And that are going to be those that ones who were trying to smoke out. 33, the sons of Midian and the sons of Yokshan were Sheba and Dedan. And this sons of Yokshan, this snarer, the one who snares, is those that are brought down. It are those of Sheva and Dedan. And those, that's the perfect oath. Sheva is that seven, or the oath, and it means the perfection of the oath. Dedan and those of the low country, that is the place of the flesh. Midian, the sons of Midian, 33, are Ephah, Epher, Henoch, Abida, and Eldaah. And this Ephah is the darkness and the gloominess, and Epher is the ground to dust. It's ground to dust. Henoch, that which is dedicated, and it's used for the purpose of instruction. Abida, my father knows. Eldaah, the mighty one, understands. And these would be the sons of Isaac. 34, Abraham begot Isaac, and the sons of Isaac were Esau and Israel. Esau means the hairy, or this covering that was taken in fear, and we'll find out more about that. Israel, or those that contend with the mighty one, and we'll find those ones that God is going to use for an example. But the sons of Esau now, these are the generations of Esau, are Eliphaz, Ruel, and Yush, and Yolam, and Korah. And the sons would be, Eliphaz is the mighty one, refines, and this is like the one who sits by the furnace, and he refines the gold. Ruel is the companion of the mighty one, or the one who's going to help him do this. Uash is those that hurt, and he hurries to lend a hand. Ya'alam is that which is hidden. Korah, that which is bold or better, made known, and that which is hidden shall be made known, or because it's a treasure laid up. See, and that's what we're talking about, even that treasure that is stored. And the sons of Eliphaz, or those that were born from Eliphaz, were Teman, Omar, Zephi, Gatam, Kenaz, Timnah, and Amalek. Teman is that south, and it's that place where we can witness the strength of God. Omar's the speaker even of that. Zephi is my watchtower, the speaker of the watchtower. And Gatam, the burnt valley, and the burnt valley. Kenaz, or that scorched, parched valley, which can be seen. Kenaz is where the hunters, Timnah, are held back. Ruel, or this companion of the mighty one, and the sons of Ruel, 37, Nahah, Zerah, Shammah, and Mitzah. And these sons of this companion of the mighty one are those that rest quietly, Nahat, those that shine forth, Zerach, and those Shammah of the waste and desolate place. See, this is what is the astonishing thing, is that the Mithra, those scared, even those that are weak in fear. And the sons of Seir were Lotan, and Shubal, and Zibian, and Nanah, Dishan, Etzer, and Dishan, 38. And these sons of Seir, and this one, Seir, it should be Seir, or this one who's covered in fear, is is Lotan. This is because that is that covering they're wrapped in. Is Shobah, which is like a flowing, like a water. This and it's understanding they use. Zibion is colored in dye, and for appearance. It's dyed, it's colored, it's stained for a reason. Anach, to respond and to speak back, it answers back. Dishon, it's the place of threshing out. It's that threshing out. Etzer, it's the treasure that's which stored. And that is the threshing, even that judgment. And Dishon, it's threshed, even that which is stored up. Lotan, now the sons of Lotan, or Hori and 39. Hori and Homam, and Timnah was Lotan's sister. And Lotan was those that were wrapped in the covering, whereas his sons were Hori, the cave dwellers, and Homam was those that are confused. Those that are moving around in circles and in commotion. See, and that's what the confusion is. And his sister was Timnah. That was that which was restrained. And 40. The sons of Shobah were Alian, Manha, Ebal, Shephai, Omam, sons of Zibion, Ayah, and Anach. And the sons of Shobah, or that which was flowing like water, or was Alvan, is ascends in height. Manahat, those that to that resting place even. Ebah, that is made bare, or made plain. And Shephi, of my sweeping away. You'll see the judgment of God there. Onam, vigorously, with strength, is the way he sweeps it away. And the sons of Zibion, Ayah and Anak, and these sons of Zibion was that colored place, that which was dyed, was Ayah and Anak. And this Ayah, those that thing's going to be made plain, is done for a reason, are these birds of prey. We spoke about these birds of prey who swoop down. Anak, and that which is used to respond or to answer back. And it's for a reason. In Dishon, the sons of Anak, Dishon, were Dishon, and Dishon, that threshing out, that which is threshed out. And the sons of Dishon, Hamran, Ishban, Ithran, and Karan. And these sons of that which is threshed out, Ishban is shows forth, and that Ithran is that leftover remnant, and Karan, or is that instrument even that will be used. We'll find out that instrument that's used to thresh out. Etzer is the treasure, and the sons of Etzer are Bilkan, Zavan, Yachan, and this is Bilhan, was the disturbed, see, and the scared, and the twisted or oppressed. And the sons of Dishan were Uts and Aran, and these would be the sons of that which was threshed out, would be the counselors, and even those that are overcome. Edom, now these are the kings, 43. These are the kings that reigned in the land of Edom before there reigned any king over the children of Israel. Bela, the son of Beor, and the name of his city was Dinhabah. And these kings that reigned over the land of Edom, and these would be the kings that reigned over Edom. And Edom's that red. It's going to be that which shows the sin in the flesh, because God made a witness even back then. These two nations he would divide. And these would be their kings, their molechs, that were before the children of Israel ever had one. And his first name would be Bela, the son of Beor. And Bela is that devourer, and Beor is that which is consumed or burned up. And his city that he reigns over there was even that place of judgment, that Din Chavah, that which is given in judgment. And Bela died, Bela ceased to exist. And Yobab, the son of Zerach, and of Basra, reigned in his stead. And Bela dies, this devourer moves on. And Yobab, that which cries out, and the son of Zerach, the shining forth, or that light which come from it, of Basra. And Basra is that place of the sheepfold, or even the fortress of it, reigns. It reigns in his stead. And that's where he reigns, in that fortress of the sheepfold, or where he did. 45, and Jobab died, and Husham of the land of the Temanites reigned in his stead. And so Jobab died, or passed on. Those that cried out moved on. That period moves on. And Husham, those we'll find out one of Hushai, and that's those that hurry, those that hurry up, and they make haste. They're in a big hurry, and they're of the land of the south, this land of the Temanites, because they're the ones that's going to even be used to make a witness. These ones that got in a hurry, and Husham died. Those Husham, and that's those hurriers, those ones that make haste, and Hadad, the one who moves softly, this mighty one even that moves softly, the son of Bedad, those was separated out, who smote Midian, see the contenders, and the area around the one from her father, this of her father, Moab, reigns in his stead, and the name of the city was Avit, and that was that bent and distorted ruin that was left. 47, and Hadad dies. Hadad, this mighty one who moves softly, passes on, and Semlah is that covering, or that outer garment, this period of that comes, this Mascara, this city of the choicest vines, reigns in his stead. 48, and Samlah, he passes on, and Shah of Rehoboth by the river reigns in his stead. And so after Shamlah, Shah, this desire, this one inquired for, by the river, this that descends down of the broad places, even that place where they cross the river, of these rivers that descend, reigns in his stead. 49, and Shaul died. Shaul, that desired one, moves on. And Baal-Hanan, the son of Achbor, reigns in his stead. And Baal, this Lord of pity, see, the Lord of pity, even though the son of that gnawing, or the impatientness, in the sense of Achbor, that mouse, reigns in his stead. And then 50, and Baal-Hanan died, moves on, that period, and Hadad reigns in his stead, and Hadad was that mighty one who moves softly. The name of his city was Pa'i, and that's that place of crying out, whining, it's misery. And his wife's name was Mehetabel, and Mehetabel was this favored, or even this pleasantness of the mighty one. She is the daughter of, from the understanding of Matred, or those that were pursued, and she was the daughter of Mehahib, and that is the waters of preciousness, or she was born from the waters of preciousness. Now, and 51, and Hadad dies. Hadad, this mighty one that moves softly, he moves on. And the dukes of Edom. Now, these chiefs of Edom, it says here the chiefs of Edom. Now, the King James says the dukes. These dukes are the friendly teachers. They're more than just chiefs. They're the friendly teachers of Edom. Those that show the blood in the flesh. The chief of Timnah, this teacher of friendly teacher of Timnah. And that's those that are held back. And the friendly teacher of Balba, Aliyah, are those of perverseness and sin. These are the chief. And the friendly teacher of Yetat. And that is that is used as a fastener or a pin to hang something on, to use to hold. 52. The chief, this friendly teacher of Oholavama, and that is that 10 of the high place, even that one that takes up that position, this chief of Elah, and that is that oak tree. That is that oak tree, or those that gives great shade and spreads forth its branches, these where they intertangle, the chief of Pinon, and that is that one of darkness, that friendly teacher even of darkness, the chief of Kanat, and that's the hunter, that friendly teacher of those that hunt. And the chief or the friendly teacher of Taman is that south, even where we can witness, the chief of Mibsar, that stronghold, even that don't make for themselves. 54. The chief of Magdal, which is the chief of the prince of the mighty one, this friendly teacher of that prince of the mighty one, and the friendly teacher of Aram, and that is that camp of horror. And these are the chiefs. These are those friendly teachers of Edom, and that is that place, or even those that show the sin in the flesh. Turn, and return. We're going to move on to chapter 2.